Hi, hope you're having a good one. I'm here to talk again about some manipulation, some manipulators. There's just so much to talk about when it comes to manipulation. There's so many places we just look have. There's probably some manipulators here and there in your life that you haven't even thought about. So maybe you can test some of these ideas that I have my what to do something that you'll do. Because if we're gonna heal, we have to remove the toxic people, the manipulators from our life. You don't realize how your body is so in tune with what they're doing that you might not, you might not even be aware of it. You might have a little bit of an inkling that something's not quite right. Like maybe your intuition is warning you, your stomach might be a little upset when certain people come around, or you're living day to day with a manipulator, with an abuser, because a manipulator is an abuser. I'm talking about manipulation, but these are abusers. These are narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths. That's how they operate. They manipulate. They can't go on through their lives any other day without manipulating. They're so envious of people, like they haven't been able to put that aside and be just grateful for life, for what God's given them. So they're envious about something that maybe you could do or have. They have, have and the wrong the things that they have in their life, so they come after you, come attack the things that you're doing, which causes them to be envious, and in return, they have to manipulate. They want to manipulate you out of your situation. What they want you to do is, so they perceive you as getting something that you don't deserve. So let's just say you worked hard at something, you earned something. You've been working hard at something for a good year or something, you get a promotion. And now they're envious that you got a promotion. They may have not even paid any attention to you, but now they notice you have a promotion. They don't have a promotion. Instead of being like happy for you, like, wow, that person got a promotion. That's great news. They're more like, how could they get a promotion? And I didn't get a promotion. So it just starts with a little seed like that. Somebody who maybe never had a problem with you, all of a sudden they have a problem because you have a promotion. Could have been someone you've been working with for years. It's like, hey, wait a minute. Now they're looking at that, and now they start kind of nitpicking you in their brain a little bit, like, oh, look at that person. They do this, they do that, they don't know how to dress right, and their work isn't very good. And I can't believe they got a promotion. This person really is doing good. And then kind of watching that person, like now they're envious of them, they're jealous of them, they're jealous that they got the promotion, they're envious that they don't have the promotion. All of these things are going on inside this manipulative mind, and they're like, what can I do about this? So now they're perceiving this person who got the promotion as somebody who did not deserve it, and that somehow they twisted the manager into giving them this promotion, or the CEO of the company to give this promotion. They must have done something twisted. Oh, they could possibly be sleeping with the CEO. Now they're talking to the other coworkers and saying, okay, we all know that this person is not a hard worker and they don't deserve this promotion. We all deserve this promotion. Why didn't we get this promotion? So now they're all looking at each other, and someone's like, well, yeah, I did see them talking with CEO. Yeah, they're brown nosing. They're definitely telling stories about us so that they can get the promotion and look at us over here. We clearly deserve the promotion more than them. So now a whole group of people is envious, okay? So now these people have the wrong perception of the person who got the promotion. Like I said in the beginning, person worked hard for it, worked for years for it, was on some kind of a list maybe. They did some kind of project, they were able to be promoted. And it happened in a very normal, strategic way. They took the steps that lead to getting a promotion. For these people over here, they're in an office, they're gossiping, they're paying attention to their own lives, and they're focused on other people being full. They're being envious and jealous instead of just being grateful for them and working towards getting their own promotion down the road. They rather work at cutting this other person down who got the promotion than actually do the work themselves and receive their own promotion. So basically, what ends up happening is they're perceiving this person as something they're not. Now they might have even made up some kind of a lie that they had slept their way to the top, because that is exactly what one of these people was trying to do, and it didn't work, right? So now they're taking their own perception of themselves and putting it on the other person who achieved an accomplishment, because they think to themselves, I'm over here sleeping with this guy, or girl, a woman, so I can get into this other position. I don't get into it. This one must have been sleeping with the right person to get the promotion. So they perceive that the person is doing the same behind the scenes, twisted, manipulating, strategic way to get this promotion. They just perceive it, or this is how they communicate themselves. They think they presume the other person is that way. So this is all manipulation. They're manipulating the people to manipulate this person's um, idea or perception of the person who receives a promotion. So everybody is being manipulated into perceiving this person in a dark light, and in all actuality, they should actually be commended for their achievements. They should actually be acknowledged for their achievement. Instead, they're almost being attacked because they achieved something, because these other people are running from envy and jealousy. So manipulators, that's what they do. They want to manipulate the situation. They want to manipulate how people see the person that they're manipulating, who they want to manipulate, because they're envious, jealous, confident. And they're in their heads, and I'm just going to justify this part, they really do believe that that person could be like them, because they don't see things from any other perspective. They have a really hard time looking anywhere from the nose that's right on their face, as they say. They can only see the nose in front of them. It's like they don't know anything about anybody else. They don't know how. They're not empathetic. These people have type B personalities, and they use manipulation to get through life. So it doesn't ever come to them the fact that this person actually really worked hard for something. That's not how. So when someone's manipulating you, they don't like the way that you do something, and you're drawing basically their attention because you're doing things differently than they do. Not that you're doing anything wrong, but you're doing it differently. So they have to assume that you do things the same way. They're believing be like them, other people around them. And therefore, they're trying to put this specific you. They want you to believe that you are who they think that you are. And so that's what abusers spend most of their life doing. And if you're married to one, or if you're in an abusive situation, your abuser is trying to get you to have the same perception of yourself that they have. And the only way that they can go on abusing you and manipulating you is to perceive you in this negative light. They have to tell themselves that you deserve this treatment. And so they're all watching and waiting for you to do something, to get caught sleeping with somebody in the company or something, to actually malfunction in your new job position. They might even throw out ways to make you do a bad job. Maybe they'll hide your work and make you miss a deadline, whatever it takes, because they want to feel like you were unjustly given a position that you clearly earned. That was your position. And this is really none of their business. They're all acting out of envious and jealous. So they want you to believe that you are who they think you are, so they can have the right to abuse you. So they're just waiting for you to show up as this person that deserves to be manipulated and abused. And so until you do that, they're going to keep picking at the situation, picking at your performance, get you to fall over and look like how they perceive you. So, and so all stem at the fact of they are envious, jealous. So you're manipulating like loved one is doing the same thing. The only way that they could actually claim to love you and abuse you and manipulate and lie to you, deceive, want the worst for you, is because they have made up a false narrative in their mind about who you are. And they keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it until almost you become some kind of a monster to them, instead of the person that's actually them. And even when you are doing good deeds, they manipulate that in their head to act as though, oh, they did this good deed for me, but really it came from a place of they're just trying to get something from me, like sleeping your way to the top. So basically, you're being nice to your abuser is like it's not really heaping coals of love on their head. It's more like it's proof to them that you're just as twisted and swindling as them because when they do something nice for you, they expect something in return. So they assume that when you're doing something nice for them, you must accept something in return. They assume if they're cheating on you, you must be cheating too. So that's how manipulators work. It's all based on the fact that they don't see who you are. And they had to make up false narrative about you to continue to manipulate and abuse you. And if they ever did sit back and see who you are, which is pretty much possible, I would doubt that they would because they're personality types, they'd be very, very surprised. That's how hope you like that one. I hope you have a great day.